First, puff out your parasol. Now say tax exemption. Tax exemption. Now you must acquire a taste for freeform jazz. Alright, you're ready. Greetings and salutations everyone. I'm Mac. This is Let's Play FearMonium. In the last episode we muscled our way through a lot of areas that we can access with Fantasy Keeper. And in this episode, well, we've got this guy, don't we? Halt! And who may you be? Do you really think I just let anyone into Hylophobia? The fear of the forest is rooted very deep in Max's mind, amidst the fog and brambles. I will never let you enter. I only let in dark thoughts for Hylophobia to feed upon. Dark thoughts, which, may I add, are caught by myself. Okay, I'll be honest, I have varying degrees of success. Those feathered beasts are not easy to catch. It's a whole science in itself. In all this time I've caught one dark thought. I wish someone could teach me how to catch them. Then Lady Hylophobia will surely flourish. How could you be so ignorant on such a simple matter? Look, you just need to grab a fishing rod, select your bait, cast it up high, and wait patiently. So, Fisherclaw just jumped in, and I see he's still got that little Disney bird on his rod. Wait a little more. Ha! He fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Works every time. Evidently, this guy isn't dull enough to love fishing. Now we can proceed to Hylophobia. He didn't explode? That's like a tradition that all of the people who we talk to explode in order to get at the remaining phobias. I'm feeling a bit weird actually. But anyway, so game overs that I have personally had. I had one against the teacher, Objective Fear. I had one against the Bright Memory of Expecte Amour. And I had one against Venistrophobia because I simply ran out of items to use. I did not have one against this fight, but that's not a reason for me to get confident when I go inside this obscurity. Hylophobia. Yeah. So, the thing is, you have 4 places you can attack. Unfortunately, that also means there's 4 things to keep an eye on. When their faces are open, they're vulnerable to damage. But, it can be kind of tricky to keep track of where's safe and where it isn't, especially when they're doing things like that. You know what I really should have done? I really should have gone and fully bought out the parasol, although it's entirely possible that the parasol is actually ooh yeah, I saw that coming, I just didn't react in time. Did I stock up on adrenaline? I did not. That's a problem. I'm about to take damage. The moment I unpause, I'm taking some damage. I think the best way to describe this as not a lot of room to move. Alright, the fruit don't turn into more spiky fruit, they just explode into little fragments. Yep, that's the spikes, that's it. Giant wooden spikes. Ooh, yeah. Can also just shoot the spikes out straight if they feel particularly bothered. We should have a nightmare, right? Oh, did you just spike your friend in the face a little bit? Alright, so important things to note. 1. I need to go buy more adrenaline. But 2. I think that's Max's face on this mask. Ominous. Hylophobia is defeated, you obtained a new ability. The fog is so thick it's suffocating you, it's impossible to go inside. And I feel like this is an ability that I don't really have any use for. But to be fair, I said the same thing about the keytar, and we all saw how much I've been using that. Oh, also... Guardian vanished. He might have outlived his usefulness. There's that little gap in the school zone right here. Well, not right there, but close enough. And I know that it doesn't lead to anything particularly important, but I feel like I should at least try to fill it in. Especially since there's that one thing on the vertical gauntlet that I haven't gotten. So then, isn't that a great deal? Are you sure you want to improve this ability for 50 balloons? Etc, etc. Actually, we might just be able to max out everything, which is worth an achievement. It's just that I've already maxed them all out on another file, so I'm not going to get the little pop-up. And of course, because I really wasn't thinking about it, I went and got all of the dark thoughts in one go. Because, well, again, I wasn't thinking. You know what else I wasn't thinking about? I wasn't thinking about what a bad idea it would be to finish going down here. Okay, we need that scooter. But yeah, the scooter handling is something that they actually changed in that update number 3. Important to know. You have to wonder though, why is it that Max considers dark thoughts to be birds? What in depth is that? So then, the thing that we didn't do was go through the door on the right, because the left was the correct route to go. Go down here, cut this down. Go through this one. And it leads us right back to where we started. You don't really get a time to stand up in that little gauntlet, do you? Ooh, we just barely won't be able to have the third passive before we go in, which is weird because I remember my other playthrough, I did actually get that. I have to know where this leads. Unfortunately, right back to where we started. So we have to tackle the vertical gauntlet again. Okay, there has to be a way to sneak past this humongous mob. I'm just not figuring out how to do that in the horizontal gauntlet, because that's where the problem is. There's a collectible behind it, and I've actually been trying to figure out how to get it, I just haven't been able to. Extra invincibility frames helping a little there. And we have a field of thorns. Okay, so you can actually jump and juggle on top of them. I guess I just never quite tried on the right enemy. Up is the closest. I have 0 Fs to give to you, sir. Actually, how many Dark Thoughts do I have? I have 10. I believe one of them is hidden in such a way that we still can't get at it, but... Alright, there should at least be something left for us to collect to delay going to our penultimate final doom. Maybe we could still get our hands on a thyroxine upgrade, or enough thyroxine to get that final upgrade. Keep eyes open so we don't walk past the Dark Thought. And there's clearly something else here, so we might as well go looking for that. Stamina cost of dash decreased. That would have been very nice to have. So we can now dash 4 times in quick succession without losing anything. Well, even though it will take quite a bit to recharge, it's still... any sort of reduction is nice. We can't go any further there, though. But what we can get good use on No. Guys, I want to see what I'm doing up there. Maybe if you would give me... Not very generous on getting these cockroaches, is it? Okay, so I think we have to make that one with a jump. The thing is, she only climbs up if you're holding left. But if you're holding left, then you're likely to overshoot and land straight on the spikes. Whoa! I'm the second cockroach you found, and there's only one left. You know what's going to happen if you find it? Nothing! Well, let's continue our descent. I'm pretty sure those ones weren't ever meant to be gone past. Okay, let's try tackling this one by one. Actually, we didn't go this way? Alright, small corners to check out here. Max's fantasies no longer protect him. It's impossible to go inside. Yeah, we never checked out this area, which is to show you how the Fantasy Keeper works. It's even got a little arrow saying, go this way. Let the rocket catch you, please! I assume it did because I got the little tingling sound of getting something nice. And so, if you remember this place, then you know why this place was supposed to be used. That's right, you're still a thing, aren't you? We might as well grab the potion. Actually, wait. I'm pretty sure at some point So if they reduced the cost of all of antidepressants maps by 10 times, and I remember one of them being for something 100, does that mean that she was charging you like 1,000 balloons to get these locations? Yikes. My HP is actually starting to get a little low, isn't it? Let's try it. That didn't help at all. $96. Right, we have this little double jump area here. Only 12 of 21, so we're missing 2 for a nice upgrade. Oh wow, somehow we make that jump. A refreshing health upgrade. Oh. Refill, excuse me. So then, the one at the very far left. Ice, I'm sure of it. The one at the top left in the regression zone. Ice, we have seen that. Next in queue is... Alright, time's almost up, but I'd like to go in with as little... I'd like to start the next episode with as little messing about as possible, so... Stick to the low path. Okay, this is something that Fantasy Keeper is for, but for some reason I didn't finish here, which probably means that the remaining roads were actually blocked. Felix, we gotta fix this. Right, this part is blocked by ice. Felix next. Oh dear. So we have proven that this area is completely blocked off and there's no point to it, but we're very close to getting our full set of so close to that thyroxine upgrade. Given that the parasol does trigger the invincibility frames, it actually does do pretty well with that unconscious ability. Well done! Well, if we didn't have enough balloons before, we sure did now. That area is blocked off by ice blocks, so we can't do anything about it. So I guess really all that is it. Is there something here that I missed? No. No, there isn't. I just need a little more thyroxine, that's all. The game knows, doesn't it? It knows that I need just a little more thyroxine, which is why I'm not getting any. That way is the road. Oh dear, he's going to do that, isn't he? I mean, that gave her something interesting to check out, right? There we go! And I think we all know what next episode is going to be, so until then guys, take care. Hoping you're having a better day than Max is. This is more substantial. You have recovered a lot of thyroxine from Max. His energy, I will absorb it all. As I promised, here's another reward. You can now equip 3 passive effects at once. Bring me any remains of thyroxine you find. The reward will hardly be as solid as before. I have almost nothing left. I'll share with you the last things I have, which is more balloons. So if for some reason at this point of the game you still are struggling to keep up with prices, then, well, you'll have that to go back to. So until next time guys, I said that already.